Kuala Lumpur, a city of motion, steel towers, endless traffic, and a rhythm that never truly slows. But every road out of the city tells a different story, and today we're chasing one of the oldest stories in Malaysia, the story of Kampong. From the concrete to clouds, from noise to nature, this ride from the heart of Kuala Lumpur to the Kampong village hidden deep in the Highland. As the engine hums beneath me, the city begins to loosen its grip. The skyscrapers shrink into mirrors, and the road ahead starts to breathe. Highways stretch wide at first, smooth and predictable, but won't last very long. Soon the straight lines disappear, the road bends, twists, and climbs. This is where the ride truly begins. The curves come alive, sweeping corners, sharp hairpins, endless elevation changes. Each turn demands focus, but rewards with something the city never could: freedom. Welcome to the Highlands. Discovered during the British colonial era in the 20th century, Cameron Highlands was developed as a cool escape from the tropical heat. The British planted tea, built cottages here, and carved roads into these mountains. Roads that today have become a playground for riders, but long before colonial maps, these lands were home to the forest and its first people. The Orangeslide, the original inhabitants of this land, lived in harmony with the jungle for centuries. They hunted, gathered, and moved to the rhythm of the nature, taking only what they needed, leaving almost no trace behind. Even today, their presence is quiet reminder that the land has deeper history than roads and tourism. And then the road softens, the curves ease, the air still grows. You arrive at Kampong. Kampong villages are the backbone of traditional Malaysian life. Long before the cities expanded, these communities thrived across rivers, valleys, and hillsides. Homes were built from wood, raised on stilts, designed to stay cool and avoid floods and welcome the breeze. Families lived close together, not just in the distance, but in the spirit. This is where traditions were passed down, not through books, but through daily life. In the Kampong, tradition is not a performance, it's a way of living. The concept of bustling or Wong community cooperation still thrives here. Neighbors help neighbors, meals are shared, time is given freely. Festivals like Sprawl transform the entire village into one family. Doors stay open, food never runs out, and everyone belongs here. Life here moves differently. Mornings begin with the sun, not alarms. Work is tied to the land, farming, planting, and harvesting. There's no rush, no endless notifications, just the sound of wind, birds, and the distant laughter. It's simple, but it's real. So why do so many people leave Kuala Lumpur just to come here? Some return for memories, childhood visits, grandparents, and a life they once knew. Others come for escape, trading traffic for trees, rest for stillness, and riders come here for everything. The roads, the views, the feeling of being completely present in every turn. As the sun begins to fall, the road calls again, the same curves, now painted in gold, same journey, but somehow different, because once you have felt the Kampong, you just don't want to leave with just the photos, you leave with the perspective. The reason why we were riding up to the Kampong village is to visit some friends of ours. It's where our friends run a cozy little homestay tucked away from the noise of the city. The moment we arrived, it felt like checking in. It felt like coming home, smiles, warm food, and a familiar kind of hospitality you can't fake. But this trip had something extra planned. Our friend Zita was joining us, and if you know Zita, you know what that means. Adventure is guaranteed. You always ready for the mountain? The mountain overlooking Kampong isn't the kind you just admire from afar. It calls you to climb it. Riding up the hill, the rough paths, is all part of the journey. It's funny how places like this remind you what matters: good friends, new experiences, and the freedom just to be. Trips like this aren't about ticking off locations, they're about the people you share along the way. Back at the homestay, the day ended the best way possible. Good food, stories, and the kind of laughter that only comes after a full day of adventure. Kampong Village gave us more than just a getaway. It was a moment we'll carry for a very long time with us. And honestly, we're already thinking about going there for our next ride. Our day ended by riding back into KL, which is, a normal city thing during rush hour, so there was a lot of traffic and some filtering that needed to be done, but we enjoyed our day. So if you like my videos, will you please give me a like and subscribe? It goes so far to help us promote this channel. And I will see you on the next vlog.